How common is divorce in California, really? Search for California divorce rate, and you'll find wildly different numbers, and there's a real reason for that. Here's what the actual source data says. California is one of 5 states, along with Hawaii, Indiana, Minnesota, and New Mexico, that doesn't report divorce counts to the CDC's National Vital Statistics System. The CDC's own published table lists California as data not available for every year from 1995 through 2023. So instead of vital records, credible sources build a California figure from the Census Bureau's American Community Survey. Using that census survey data, the National Center for Family and Marriage Research at Bowling Green State University publishes an annual refined divorce rate for every state. Divorces per 1,000 married women. For 2024, California's rate was 13.1, compared to a national rate of 14.2. That places California 36th among the 50 states and Washington, D.C., tied with New Mexico and Hawaii. For an actual count rather than a rate, the Judicial Council of California's Court Statistics Report tracks every case filed in the state's superior courts. In fiscal year 2023-24, there were 108,403 marital case filings statewide, a category covering dissolutions, legal separations, and nullities. That's down from 138,109 filings a decade earlier, in fiscal year 2014-15, roughly a 21% decline. Los Angeles County alone accounted for 25,682 of those filings. Of the marital case dispositions recorded in fiscal year 2023-24, only 2.7% were resolved after trial. The remaining 97.3% resolved before trial, whether by default, stipulation, or dismissal, which lines up with how most California divorce cases actually finish. On cost, the Judicial Council's statewide fee schedule, effective January 1, 2026, sets the filing fee for a petition, Form FL-100, at $435 with the same fee for a response. A joint petition, Form FL-700, is $870, covering both spouses in one payment. Fee waivers are available for spouses who qualify, using Form FW-001. Attorney fees are separate and vary far more. The most cited national survey, from Martindale-Nolo in 2019, found an average total attorney cost of $11,300 per spouse, with cases involving no contested issues averaging $4,100 and contested trials averaging $23,300. That survey is national, not California-specific, so treat it as a general benchmark. Regardless of cost or filing path, California imposes a mandatory 6-month waiting period on every divorce, and no court can shorten it. In the standard process, that clock starts on the date the respondent is served. For a joint petition, it starts on the filing date instead, since the petition is deemed served on both spouses immediately. Legal separation carries no waiting period at all. 2 law changes shaped California divorce procedure heading into 2026. Senate Bill 1427 became operative January 1, 2026, and created the joint petition process on Form FL-700 described earlier. Separately, Senate Bill 343 overhauled California's child support guideline formula, with its core calculation taking effect September 1, 2024, and a further phase, requiring specific income calculation methods when a parent's actual income can't be documented, taking effect January 1, 2026. Neither law changed the 6-month waiting period or the filing fees. Whatever the numbers say about the state overall, an individual case still comes down to its own paperwork being complete and consistent. Virdix's guided questionnaire maps your answers to the same Judicial Council forms referenced throughout this video, for both standard and joint petition filings. Virdix is a document preparation service, not a law firm, so this is not legal advice, and for advice about your specific situation, talk to a licensed attorney. You can start at Virdix Co.